Give y'all a little minute or two, a tree to get up in here, as I do. Juju. Joopy baby. You're such a crazy kitty. Hey girl. We're gonna be comfortable today. I'm sitting on my couch today. Okay, I can see y'all's comments. Can y'all hear that? I hope not. But it's like kids doing cartwheels on my head or something. Like, get your kids together. You got neighbors. The fuck? Don't be letting your kids do that. Nani. Hey, Kels, how are you? Oh, girl. I'm low-key Aggie. Like, it's giving energy vampire. Like, acknowledge me, give me attention. Like, book a personal reading if you want attention. I don't know what to do, though. I don't know what to do about it. Because I don't want to be a bitch. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be mean. They do. I peep that you be muting, though. That you be silencing. Because stop. Like, this is a collective reading. But I don't want to be nobody's 13th reason. So. But that's crazy. Like, in the beginning of all of this, I was so savage with people. But I guess I'm becoming more, I don't know, gentle. Let me go ahead and make sure this is a subscriber only chat. Because we not finna have, that actually worked out really well yesterday. With the monitoring of the trolls. That really worked out. So we gonna keep doing that. If you ain't gang, if you're not gang, we don't know you. You can't talk to us. I really like that. So we're going to do that henceforth and evermore. I do like having people have the ability to like come in and chat when they're just, you know, coming in. Just first time watching, whatever the case is. But we're going to have to, you can't bang. Like, we're going to have to, they're going to just have to subscribe and wait the time because what we're not going to do is keep going back and forth with these trolls, right? That's very ghetto. Very, very ghetto. I made my first meal in my new apartment. I made arrabbiata, which is like a red sauce, a spicy red sauce. A little pasta dish, you know what I'm saying? After this is over, I'm gonna go get me some Texas toast. I bought some bubbles, a little Prosecco to celebrate my new apartment. And finally being all the way moved in, y'all. I moved this bitch by myself. I'm so proud and annoyed. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. What's up, gang? It's your girl Sid from Savvy Sentient, and welcome to this reading for today. Who are we reading for? I'll tell you in a minute. Make sure that you all like, share, and subscribe if y'all are new here. If you are not new, welcome back. Gang, gang, y'all been in this thing. If you're looking for personal readings, you could book at SavvySentient.com. It's the only place that you could book. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a WhatsApp. I also do not reach out in the comments begging for readings. That's scamming behavior, and we don't do that. Okay? No real reader will ever do that. Just so that we're clear. Anyone with any real abilities, anybody really tapped in, is not going to be in your DMs, not going to be in your comment section or other people's comment sections trying to beg for readings. Let spirit guide you to the reader that is best for you, to the medium that is best for you, to whatever spiritual person that you need. Let your spirit team guide you to those people. They will never be in your DMs. Don't fall for it. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, if y'all been with me for the last 3 days, then you already know that we have already did water, we have already did air, and we have already did fire, which leaves only the earth sign placements. So we are reading for Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements, any stelliums in those signs, and anybody just being nosy as hell cross-watching for those signs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the general message, okay? So, Hazel, come here. Thank you, Kels. She want to turn up so bad for what? Like other people live here. That's the only downside to not living in a townhouse anymore. Hazel, come here. Come on. Come get in your bed. Thank you. What's the overall energy for this collective here? Get in your bed. Go. She's like, Mommy, my apartment is in chaos. You just flung it all around. Don't act like you're having a hard time getting in there. You eased in there last night and was chilling and wouldn't come out. She's so dramatic. Hey. Earth sign placements. Your overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. This is about cycles. Okay, you're entering into a new one. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords represents pain. It represents... I know I shuffled these. It's similar energy to the daily energy today. But it represents like pain and heartbreak, grief, things like that. But in this deck, this heart looks like it's fighting back, don't it? It looks like it's fighting back. And underneath that is the Death card. So in this new cycle that you all are entering into, you all may be actively working on your healing, and you may be like actively combating people who try to impose heartbreak or pain upon you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the first message. We're using zombies today. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. What is the first message we have for the collective here? What is the first message we have for the collective? Something in reverse. Okay. Seven of Cups, clarity, because it's in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles and the Moon. I feel like you all are having clarity as far as the road ahead, what your future looks like. I want to clarify the Moon because the Moon can represent illusions. Similar to the Seven of Cups, it is the sign, I mean, the Moon does rule Pisces, which is the Seven of Cups energy. Well, it doesn't rule. There's an association between Pisces and the moon. Similar energies, I should say, with the lack of clarity. But the moon is like illusions as well. It is things that are subconscious, beneath the surface, that kind of energy. So let's clarify why the moon is here. But it looks like the path ahead for you is pretty clear for you. Why is the moon here? Some of you all may be tapping into your spirituality more. Some of you all may be getting more into the occult, into spirituality, into spiritual practices. Some of you all may be entering a spiritual practice that it's a closed practice. Clarify the moon. The 8 of Swords is clarifying the moon. Tell me more. With the Wheel of Fortune. You all, I feel like you all are breaking the, Spirit just said programming. Breaking through the programming by gaining more knowledge, more wisdom. Yeah, whoever y'all are definitely entering into like more spiritual practices. You are breaking the matrix, breaking the programming, freeing yourself from limiting beliefs that were instilled in you. Some of you all are freeing yourself from like religious indoctrination as you're learning more about other practices. You are learning, Spirit said some of you all are gaining freedom through other spiritual practices. You all are realizing the truth of your power as you explore other spiritual practices. You're understanding that how you were raised, certain practices that you may have been raised in, hid you from your power. Okay? So that's one message. And that's a hell of a message to start with. So let's see what the second message is. Something else in reverse. Speaking of power, look at her. Yeah, look, what is this? Okay, so a lot of this is really heart-based, really heart-centered. There's like a connection to, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, a lot of the pain that you have experienced has been directly connected to religion and the way that you were brought up. One example of that, if you are, and I'm just gonna use this example because it's something I can speak to. If you are like LGBTQ, you may have spent a lot of your life not living your truth because of religious indoctrination. And you may be now realizing that there's a lot of power in your identity. Okay? You may be realizing that you lost a lot of time, a lot of experiences, a lot of opportunities to have experiences rather, because of your religious upbringing or your indoctrination. So what I'm meaning by this is, now that you're at a certain phase in your life or a certain stage, now that you're an adult, whatever the case is, and you're actually living in your truth, you're realizing that it is okay and it's always been okay to be who you are. Some of you all may have learned and may be realizing now that a lot of like Eastern religions and even Native American culture actually reveres the LGBTQ community, and that they are seen as closer to divinity, closer to God, while you have been taught your whole life that who you are naturally, who you were born to be, is a sin. For others of you who don't necessarily resonate with that, you may realize that, you had been shrinking yourself or making yourself small, limiting yourself because your religion says that women should be this way and women should only do this thing and you should be virginal and you should be this, that, and the third. And now that you've freed yourself from it, you're like, I'm actually happier now. I'm actually freer now. I actually have more power now that I'm not limited by the restrictions of my religious upbringing. All right, so I feel like a lot of you all are undoing or about to start undoing a lot of religious trauma that was forced upon you through your upbringing. Okay, your second message is the Three of Swords in the reverse, where you started with it in the upright, but you had that heart that was fighting back. You are now healing your heart. Queen of Wands, gaining, obtaining, realizing your power, and defending your power. Seven of Wands. Okay. So if anyone is coming up against you, and I think they are, bottom of the deck as I glance over is the Five of Wands. People may be trying you, wanting to have debates with you, arguments with you about like the shift in your beliefs or the shift in your lifestyle or the way that you're doing things now. Definitely maybe having some beef with your family because of you standing in your power, understanding your power, undoing your religious trauma. Maybe some of you all are like not, y'all are not like for the play. When your family members approach you or attack you about like your new beliefs or your new lifestyle or you living in your power, like you clap back and it just seems like a thing. It just seems like an ongoing thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Not that we need to, because you standing in your power, you are a badass bitch. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. Yeah. Page of Wands energy. You're exploring new things, new cultures, new religions, new spiritual practices. Two of Wands in the reverse. After being stifled. One of the keywords of this card at the very bottom says wise withdrawal. You are pulling away from or leaving behind certain things from a place of wisdom. It's given that you're doing what's best for you. You're doing what's best for you. And I don't think people like that. But you know what? That's their business. It's not for them to like. They'll be all right. Or maybe they won't. Again, not your business. Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups. Period. If y'all give me another nine, I'ma scream. The Emperor. Yo. So nines do represent endings. There's currently 9 likes in the chat as well. But it's like you're just tired of the uphill battles. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of going back and forth with this. 1919 on the clock. You're trying to live your best life. 9 of Cups. You're trying to have peace and contentment. Emperor energy. And you're standing on business when it comes to that. So I feel like whether this is about religion, whether this is about whatever this is about, you're not doing the drama no more. You're not doing the bullshit. You're not doing what is expected of you by certain people if it's not in alignment with what you want, where you're trying to go, who you're trying to be, If it's not bringing you peace, if it costs you your peace, it's too damn expensive. Shout out to that lady, because she lived rent-free in my head. But literally that. If it costs you your peace, it's too damn expensive. You're not allowing anything to come into your life at this stage that is going to cause you any heartbreak, discomfort. Hell, some of you all are not even going for minor irritations. You can't even be minorly irritated by certain shit. Or it's a wrap. It's a dub. You're not doing it. Okay? Tell me about this Nine of Cups and this Nine of Wands, Spirit. Judgment. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Like you are reborn. It's a rebirth. Okay? You just not doing this shit no more. Okay? I love that energy. I love that energy. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're saving yourself. You're sparing yourself from any of the foolishness, shenanigans, and tomfoolery. All right? So let's go ahead and get into the individual energy. We're going to start off with Taurus. Let's get a little timestamp going. All right. So this next portion is for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and stelliums. And if you just nosy as hell, you cross watchers. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a little shuffle going. And I'm feeling good. Can y'all hear really good? I'm kind of away from, like in the kitchen is really close to whatever that is that makes that noise. It's like a water heater, but I think it's something else going on over there too. I'm not sure. But can y'all hear better over here in my living room? All right. All right, Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Tell me about the recent past for the Taurus Collective. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements in the recent past? Recent past. Okay. Give me one more. Okay. Tell me about the present. That Wheel of Fortune. I love that the Wheel of Fortune has been coming up so much in all of these readings because it's definitely a new season. We're definitely like shifting. A lot of us have done a little bit of timeline jumping, which I love. So I love to see that the Wheel of Fortune is out here. Tell me about the near future. Okay. Okay. Okay, major arcanas. Bottom of the deck. Two of Swords. We're at a crossroad, my dear. Where do we go from here? All right, some of y'all at an impasse. Some of y'all are at a crossroad right now. Some of y'all need to make a head over heart decision. What happened in the recent past? Nine of Swords. Three of Wands. Ace of Wands. All right, so you all may have been racking your brain about a new beginning. There is something that you all were waiting for. Maybe you were waiting for confirmation that this new beginning was happening. You are waiting for a sign from the divine. You are waiting on an opportunity. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Spirit, why is this Nine of Swords here? What's going on here with the collective that they were so stressed? Why is this Nine of Swords here in the recent past? Oh, because y'all were in a situation, could be a family situation, where things were not harmonious. You may have been going through like some type of separation or breakup with a soulmate. You may have been having a lot of disunity or a lot of arguments happening within a family structure or within like a group situation. And you were waiting on something, very much something, to get you out of this. Maybe you were waiting on an approval for an apartment, a new job. Maybe you were waiting on some type of resources, what I feel, so that you can open the door to move away from this. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Ace of Wands. What was being waited on? Queen of Swords. It could have been a decision. Yeah, especially with judgment in the near future. So there's something transpiring within like your family situation, your home situation. I feel like there's a lot of arguments happening. It is a very stressful home situation. And you are now, or you were waiting on some type of judgment, some type of decision to be made, some type of communication that comes through that can, I'm hearing, sever the ties. Some of you all may have been trying to kick somebody out of your house. Maybe you were waiting on like an eviction day. Waiting on the courts to say, homie, gotta go. Get the fuck out. But yeah, you are waiting for either yourself or someone else to be removed from your situation because they were causing disharmony. All right. So in the present, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, and the Magician, it's looking like things are going very much in your favor. You have utilized resources, you have done manifestation, whatever the case is, to move the wheel in your favor, and you are finally about to have some type of peace, whether this be in your house, your relationship, whatever the case is. It does feel like someone or something is being removed, or that wheel is moving to go ahead and put you where you need to be, but the ties are going to be severed, or they're currently being severed at the moment. All right, let's clarify this. Yeah, because you was feeling stuck like Chuck. Eight of Swords energy. What is that? It just fell. Ugh. So yeah, Eight of Swords. Five of Wands. Yeah, the fighting, the feeling stuck. Yeah, this with the Sun, it's the done. Okay, it's the done. That card, the Sun, as y'all probably know if you watch tarot, is the happiest card in the tarot. But one of the meanings of the Sun card is freedom. You are literally being freed from the situation. Okay. On the card specifically, it says glory, gain, satisfaction, radiance, positivity, strength, and vitality. It's the glory for me. It's the glory and gain and the satisfaction energy for me. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but Nicki Minaj, I win, you lose. Y'all know that sound? Like, that's what I just heard. Like, you win, they lose. In the near future. I see the Four of Wands. Girl. All these major arcanas. Four of Wands, World card, and the Judgment card. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. Wheel of Fortune leading the reading. Like, this feels like kind of a big deal. But before I realized that the world was also here, a judgment may be going in your favor pertaining to a house or a household. So like if you are going through like an eviction hearing, whether you're on the side of the person being evicted or you are the evictor, like it's feeling like it's going in your favor. And whatever this is finally over with the World card. If this is not about an eviction for you, you're about to get some type of harmony back in your home. You're about to have something to celebrate. But it really feels like something is done. Like something is being blown up. Like, that's crazy. Because the Judgment card in this deck is like literally, you know, the alleged button that like the president has access to for the nukes, right? So this is like literally the button gets pushed, the world gets blown up. But that feels like your situation. The button is getting pushed on your situation, and the situation is being blown to smithereens. It's over, it's done, it's finished. Okay? So I don't know. Take that how it resonates. Let me know in the comments what's going on. But let's get some Island Time wellness out here. What's going on in this situation, Spirit? Heartbroken in reverse. And you ain't sad about it. Like for some of you, if this is like a relationship based thing, there may have been like a lot of cycles. There may have been times where you didn't want it to be this way, but it's giving like you're so fed up that you're not sad about it. Like whatever's finna happen is finna happen, as long as it is over. What song is that? Blame it on me, say it's my fault, call me a liar, a cheater, say anything that you want, I really don't care, something, 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 as long as it's over. Like you don't care as long as it's over. You don't care. You're not even heartbroken about it anymore. All right, so maybe the other person is, maybe not, but you just glad that the drama is finna be done. These keep falling off because I'm on just a little tray. Yeah, whoever this is that you was dealing with, a very malicious person. Very malicious. We have the snake. Okay. This person, the reason why you might be so glad to be done with them is because it feels like this person is unnecessarily mean. Like this person goes out of their way to cause you discomfort, to disrupt your peace, to make things difficult for you. Even if it inconveniences them. Like they will go out the way to fuck themselves up if it bothers you in some kind of way. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. This person is next level. Next level. Mirror in reverse. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. What I'm getting from this, wedding rings in reverse as well. So it definitely could be like a divorce, some type of separation. But what I'm getting from this is maybe there was a time where you thought that you all were very much alike, where you all did mirror each other, but it's given that you all have elevated in some way, have grown, have healed, have become better, and this person has stayed the same. So I think that's why this is such an annoying situation and why you're so ready to be done with it, because you're like, we're not the same anymore. We're not alike anymore. I don't vibe with you anymore. We are not the same. I am a Martian. Okay? Like, y'all just not the same people anymore. And I feel like you can see how much you've grown, and you have irritation by seeing their lack of growth. Like, you're not even trying to be better. You want to be mean for the sake of being mean. That's not no healed shit. That's some real toxic shit. And you tired of the toxic bullshit. You're not toxic anymore. I mean, we may all have our little toxic traits, but you've evolved, and this person just hasn't. This person just hasn't become better. I just saw Judas in the song messages. This person may have betrayed you a few times. You got 2 song messages. I'm going to keep them both. But your angel number 8, abundance, prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or your relationships, your angels want you to know that these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. How can you embrace the changes in your life as you How can you embrace the changes in your life as opportunities to cultivate greater abundance? Today, focus on one step you can take to improve your financial or emotional well-being, trusting that abundance is on the way. Okay, your song messages. The first one. I love when this is the song message. None of your concern anymore. None of your concern. Whatever they got going on is none of your concern anymore. You are no longer their concern anymore. The part that is on the card says, I've been hearing things and seeing things, and so it seems you're moving on from me. And we are. And we are moving on from you. Not thinking about you, pushing forward, closing the door. All right? So they're no longer your concern. You're no longer theirs. But that don't mean they ain't going to be pressed. That don't mean that they ain't going to be checking for you. Because if this person is the kind of person that I'm sensing them to be, they're going to be on your ass. No matter how mean, disrespectful, or toxic they're being to you right now. They're going to always be in your business. High Hopes is your next song. Had to have high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision. Always had high hopes. And with these Wheel of Fortunes all throughout, I kind of feel like those high hopes are about to be real realities. And that's why this person is going to be on your ass. This is why they're not going to be able to stop watching you or trying to concern themselves with what you have going on. Because this cycle that you're closing out with them, this is the end of your hardship. This is the end of hard times. Yeah, we may have a little rough patch here or there, but like this chapter is done and you're moving on to better. You're moving on to calmer waters. Okay? So that is your message. That's your message, Taurus. If this resonates in the comments below, you better let me know. Okay, let me know what Taurus placement you have. Or if you just nosily cross-watching, that's fine too. Let me know. But we are going to move on now to Capricorn. And I did Capricorn next on purpose because I feel like we always do them last, and that's not fair. So we're going to do Capricorn next. Of course, there's timestamps in the comments when this is all said and done. But let's go ahead and get their timestamp while we're talking about it. All right. Let's clear the air. Florida water available at SavySentient.com. I do make it myself. I do pray over it myself. Capricorn, where you at? Come here. Come here. Bring that. It's you. Come here. Come here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Capricorn, Stellium. Cross watches for Capricorn. Come here. Bring that. That's you. All right. Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Oh, y'all have been chatting. I just ain't been able to see it. Sorry. Hi, Anithia. Hi, Brooke. Hi, Kate. I see you, friends. I don't know why this don't be updating, but I see you over here in the chat. All right, what is the recent past for Capricorn? Not the same cards. Y'all see how I shuffle. Y'all see the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords came back out with the High Priestess in the recent past. Y'all, what I'm feeling from that energy is kind of like, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Tell me about the present. This is giving relationship as well, which we're entering, or we might even be in already. Libra season. Tell me about the near future. Some of y'all are ending a cycle with someone because they are a scandalous whore. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck is that in and out kind of energy. Somebody who is for the streets. That could be how that energy is interpreted. But Capricorn, in the recent past, we have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Swords with the High Priestess. And what I immediately felt off of that is somebody's person is creeping and they know about it. They maybe haven't seen it, but intuitively they know about it and it's stressing them out. I was getting Drew Hill. Somebody sleeping in my bed. All right, I don't know if y'all remember that video, but in the video, Cisco discovers that somebody is indeed sleeping in his bed and that his girl is cheating on him with another woman. So some of you all may be suspecting that your person is having an affair, possibly a same-sex affair as well. Let's clarify what's going on there. Magician energy, Gemini energy, Virgo energy, regret. Still hearing the song, but it's the part where they say, if you truly love me, then this wouldn't be happening. Like, specifically that line. The Magician energy with the Five of Cups in reverse, what this feels like is not actually addressing the issue, but trying to, Spirit said gaslight yourself. I was going to say coerce yourself or like manipulate the energy into just being okay. Like trying to avoid the regret or trying to convince yourself that it's not happening. Trying to convince yourself that you're wrong. But with this High Priestess energy here, that is literally your intuition. That is your higher self speaking to you. So it's, I heard the word deflect. Yo, Spirit is going crazy. It's like Spirit is giving you these messages and you're trying to deflect the message. That's not happening. No, I'm just overthinking it. Some of you all are trying to treat your intuition like it's ego. Trying to treat your intuition like it's something that you're making up in your head. But you are more spiritual than that. So you know better. You know the difference between intuition and ego. You know the difference between your thoughts and your downloads. You know the difference. But that's why they said you're trying to gaslight yourself. You're trying to gaslight yourself into believing that what you know to be true, with or without evidence, is not true. Whoever I'm speaking to has a fierce intuition and you're never fucking wrong. You are never fucking wrong. But on this occasion, you would like to be. On this occasion, you would like to convince yourself that you don't know what you're talking about. Are you crazy? Stop acting like that. Stop disrespecting yourself like that. Stop disrespecting yourself like that. You know that you are spiritually tapped. You know that your intuition hits every fucking time. So why are you trying to convince yourself that what your intuition is telling you this time is not true? That's literally insane. I want to clarify it a little bit more. I feel like if you acknowledge that it is true, you know that you have to end it, and it may not be something that you're ready to end, but then just like keep it 100. Like 250s combined, in the words of Young and May. Look what clarifies it further. The High Priestess. Nine of Swords, High Priestess, Four of Wands. Clarified by the Magician, the Five of Cups reversed, and the High Priestess again. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You all are super intuitive. Y'all are never wrong. Not when it's some intuitive shit. Not when you're not operating out of ego. You are never wrong. You just don't want to acknowledge what you know. You just don't want what you intuitively know to be confirmed. But you don't even need the confirmation. Because you already know you're right. This is one of the times you wish you was. But you're not. But you're not wrong. So in the present, you're still in this connection. Two of Cups energy. Ten of Pentacles energy. Going the long... I heard. Going the distance. What song? It's a Disney song. I can go the distance. Is that Hercules? You over here on some Disney shit. Hoping for the best. Thinking that you can go the distance. But the truth be told, Eight of Swords energy is your energy. You feeling stuck in this. You feeling like you have to be in this. You feeling like you have to go the distance. That is giving ego. That part is giving ego. Because you're thinking you got to see it through because people expect this thing to work. Because you told people, I'm going to marry that girl, marry it anyway, or be with this man, or whatever the case is. Even if it's not a relationship, I'm a rise in the ranks of this job. I'm going to see this business through. I'm going to, like, whatever this is about, whatever your intuition is talking to you about, you know what it is. And you know that it's probably time to let it go. But you feel stuck in it because it's given that you have something to prove. You don't got to prove shit to nobody. If it don't work out, then what you're proving is you were strong enough to let something go. When it became a problem, you were strong enough to say, that's not for me. I'm not doing this disrespect. I'm better than this. I deserve better than this. Wouldn't you rather that be the narrative? So-and-so cheated on homie, so homie kicked that ass to the curb quick. Didn't even play with the girl. Didn't even play with the boy. Was not going for the disrespect. Instead of sticking it out and just knowing that you're being hurt, disrespected. Clarify this Eight of Swords. Katie said, you love how I bring up the songs. You relate to songs too. A lot of times the song will always confirm what you're feeling. Spirit speaks through music. That's part of a clear audience. So it's not just hearing voices talking to you. You'll hear messages in the world too. Conversations, songs, something on TV. Okay. Look what clarified this. Y'all don't want to take a loss. Five of Pentacles. You don't want to take the loss. Nine of Wands. You would rather just keep on fighting and pushing towards towards wherever we're going. You would rather keep just pushing towards it. You don't want to take the loss. I'm hearing it's better that it hurts. Miss Stress by Poetry. It's better that it hurts. King of Wands. It feels like you had a certain vision for this situation. And you are feeling like being the leader that you are, being as strong as you are, having the sight that you have, like you can't just let go. Like you feel like you can make it work. You feel like there's a certain determination surrounding the situation, and you're like, this could be fixed. This could be worked on. I can make this work. I can fix this. Oh, honey. You're a very headstrong individual. You're the kind of person who doesn't fail often. And so not being able to see the situation through feels like a failure to you. And this is why you're so determined to make this shit work. Even though it may be a situation you should just be releasing. Okay. In the near future, we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know what this last card is. I didn't flip it over. But these two together equal the Ten of Pentacles, which already showed up in your reading. Like you really think that you can go the distance. Empress energy. This could be about a feminine energy. You feel like, ooh. For some of you, this is a relationship. You have a child with this person and you're trying to make it work because you have a child. If you all are new here, Hazel, come here. Come get in your bed, mama. Come on. Come get in your bed. If you all are new here, I'm an advocate for not staying for the kids. I highly advise against it. Only because staying in a situation where you're not happy, where neither one of you all are happy, creates an unhappy environment for the child to be raised in. So now you all are creating a toxic environment. Whether you argue in front of the kids or do anything like that in front of the kids or not, children are energetically sensitive to what's going on. So you can never have an argument in front of them and they will still know that something ain't right. Some of you all are staying in the situation because of a child. Some of you all are staying in a situation because of your perceived investment in the situation. So this is not like a relationship or something like that. If there's a job, if there's a friendship, whatever this is, because of what you invested in it, whether it's time, energy, money, whatever it is, you believe that you should see it through or that it can be worked through because of what you have already lost, what you have already invested. However, that rationale is going to create more loss for you because you're going to keep on pouring energy, whether it is money or whatever, into the situation that is already dead. What you all are doing is the equivalent of watering a dead plant. Thinking that one of these days a flower is gonna come on, pop out. We're gonna see a flower. The roots are dead. The roots are dry. It's not even receiving the water. But you're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep on watering. And you're gonna keep wasting your water and your time. Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is a lost cause. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are deceiving yourself. Five of Swords is the energy of winning at any cost. But some battles just are not meant to be won. Some battles just cannot be won. Okay? That's funny, Katie. The super glue and there's only so much duct tape and super glue you can use before something works anymore. Yeah. So, Island Time Wellness, first thing out. Girl, I'm never making this shit up. I'm never making it up. Coffin is dead. D-E-D, dead. I don't know where that comes from, but I always say it. It's dead. Endings bring new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation. Free yourself. Free yourself. Liberation. And transition. I think you need to let it go. Do, do, do. Hey. It looked like another love TKO. It looked like another friendship TKO. It looked like another family TKO. It looked like another job, TKO. I think you need to let it go. Oh, let it go. All right. Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. Guys, for some of you, the reason why you're holding on so tightly to this thing is because it has something to do with your inner child. Some type of trauma from your childhood. Freeing yourself from the situation, releasing the situation is going to help heal your inner child. You are still holding on to it because there is some type of shadow work pertaining to your childhood that you did not do that is keeping you attached here. This situation, if you look into it, if you look at it from the perspective of an outsider looking in, you may find exactly what that trauma is, exactly what it is that's making you hold on so tight. And it's time to address it. 5555 on the timer. It's time to address it. I don't know why I'm hearing Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's a song from the Black Album. Not the Black Album. Kingdom Come. Ooh, it's the lights. Action. Hollywood. Ooh, it's the life. Satisfaction. Hollywood. That song is about like people in Hollywood who die young. Okay. So maybe there is like some type of passing that happened in your life, and this person was like particularly young, that somehow correlates to why you can't let go of this. Maybe the person that you are dealing with reminds you a lot of that person. Maybe you were introduced to them through that person. Maybe they're somehow related to that person. But I feel like some type of young passing for someone may be connecting to this situation. Sure. The last two Island Time Wellness cards that came out say love call in the reverse. So someone expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Maybe the communication is not very loving in this connection. Maybe it is lacking. Maybe you don't really talk too much anymore, and whenever you do, it's not friendly. And then the not enough card, 5 of Pentacles energy. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Okay. Let's get your angel number and your song messages. Oh, thank you, Daddy. Bruh, the angel number low-key dragged y'all just now. Your angel number low-key dragged y'all. Wait till y'all hear what it is. Hazel, come here. Other people live here. You don't gotta bark at everybody who comes home. Who y'all dealing with? Because I feel like they kind of a bitch. They kind of an asshole. They kind of a bitch. So your angel number is 3737. That reduces to 1010. Endings bring new beginnings. But the message is comfort zones. Some of y'all are literally just staying with this person because they're familiar, because they're comfortable, because you know them, because you've been with them for a while, because you don't want to start over. You're not interested in meeting new people, start from scratch. Pero like the message says stagnation, safety, expansion, growth, risk, and breakthrough. Your comfort zone has become too familiar. It's time to step out and pursue what you truly desire, knowing that your angels are guiding you and supporting you. Where in your life have you become too comfortable, and how can you push yourself beyond your comfort zone? Take one small step today that feels slightly uncomfortable but exciting. Trust that growth happens when you move beyond the familiar. Your song message is by Kanye West. That in itself might be significant. Maybe this person be acting a little bit, you know. But your song is heartless. Talking, 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 talk. Maybe we should talk it out. I don't know. How could she be so Dr. Evil? You bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Like, maybe the way that this person has been acting lately is triggering you in a way. And maybe you don't like that. Maybe you don't like the way that how they're acting is making you feel, making you act, making you think. I did say something earlier with the Island Time Wellness, that the communication, love call in reverse, may not be so lovey-dovey. Maybe this person really just says some outrageous, mean shit, and you're just like, the fuck? Why would you say that? like some of the stuff, it may seem like they're trying to spark a reaction out of you. They may be seeming like they're being heartless intentionally. Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords energy is that energy of being malicious intentionally, just because Swords energy is about thought. It's about how you speak. It's about communication. So as a reader, the way I interpret the Three of Swords is I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to think about it first, but I'm still going to do it, even though I understand that what I'm doing is going to cause you heartbreak. I'm still going to say it, even though I understand it's going to hurt your feelings. Because you are deliberately, it's giving first degree. Like, you are deliberately thinking about the action and still deciding, fuck that, I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to do what I want to do. All right? So, whoever you're dealing with, they may be pretty heartless. And I did say I think they're kind of a bitch. I think they're kind of a a-hole. So, I don't know. Take that as it resonates, Capricorn homies. Take that as it resonates. Do what you need to do. Do what's best for you. Don't continue to deal with people who want to agitate you and push you into lower vibrations. Ain't nobody got time for that. For what? Why? Why would anyone want to just exist in that kind of energy when you could just be happy? Like, happiness is an option. Happiness is a choice. You don't have to be a miserable bitch. I mean, but the choice is yours. But yeah, stop dealing with people like that. Up to the plate next is Virgo. Virgo, where you at, girl? Boyfriend, they them, homie. Where y'all at? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. Bring that ass here, boy. Tell me about that recent past. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy a little bit. Okay, Florida water available at SavySentient.com. All right. Tell me about the recent past for Virgo. Nine of Pentacles. Single. I'm single. Some of y'all broke up with somebody, I think. You doing your own thing. Not the sister song. I got my own mind. I did my own style. Got my own time. That's what I just heard. That's funny. Maybe you are a twin. Or maybe people are so used to seeing you with a specific person. Like y'all are twins. Like y'all linked up. Twin, where have you been? Tell me about the near future for Virgo. Nobody knows you like you do. Nobody does. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, y'all moving away from somebody, Six of Swords, or something. You're transitioning away. I heard getting the hell out of Dodge. Okay. Six of Swords energy. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. It's giving Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. So you all are either separating or in separation from someone. Doesn't have to be romantic, could be friendships, whatever the case is. But it feels like you all are in like a planning stage. You all are making plans to move away. You all have come into the energy of independence, even if you are still connected to this person. This could also be a job. Some of you all are making plans to be an entrepreneur. I know y'all heard that. Like, get y'all kids. Mama, come here. I know. They so loud and rude and disrespectful. Come here, Mama. Come on, come get in your bed. Some of you all may be, even if you're still attached to a job or a person, a friendship, a relationship, whatever, making the plans to step away from them. If you're a business owner, you are like putting things in order and getting ready to move away from your job. If you are in a relationship that's no longer serving you, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, a romantic relationship, you are putting everything in order to move away from this. Nine of Pentacles energy is very deliberate, very well planned out. Eight of Pentacles energy, you may be stacking, saving money, maybe working a little extra, picking up some extra hours, creating new income streams so that you can break away. What's that? Clarifying? You know what I'm talking about, the death card. Yeah, y'all finna end something. Honestly, truly. Something is over for you. Now, if the other people involved know that it's over, but you do. And that's all that matters at the moment. All right, so in the present, we have the Nine of Cups energy. You have realized that you are unhappy, that you are discontent in this situation. Ten of Pentacles with the Hangman energy. This may be something that you have been involved with for some time and you are ready to release it. You have seen things from another perspective. I feel like the situation has put you at discomfort, distress, dis-ease. And it was in that energy that you realized that this is no longer for you, that this is no longer something that you can do. Okay, clarify. Seven of Cups, you are definitely exploring your options. You are looking at every single cup, inside, upside down, inside out, seeing what's in it, seeing what each cup has to offer. I feel like you all are being very, the word I'm getting is foresight. So you all are exploring the options ahead of you very intricately, very deeply, to the point where you're thinking about what could go right, what could go wrong. And you are really being very deliberate, very thorough in your researching of your options before you make a move with the Knight of Swords. You are trying not to move too quickly, but some of you all may need to move quickly, so you're being very thorough, being very fearless as well. Some of you all, whatever it is that you're moving towards, it may seem like an ambitious leap. It may seem like a big jump. it may seem like a lot to take on, and that's why you are being so thorough, because you want to make sure you do things right. King of Wands. You're wanting to make sure you make the right choice for you and your family. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are definitely like the head of your family. So like if this is a situation where you're leaving someone, you may be leaving someone and taking children with you. And you want to make sure that as the head of this new household that you're creating, that you are doing the right thing for the children involved. The near future. 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 4 of Wands. Yeah, somebody is moving, I feel. You are creating a new home, creating a new family in this near future with the 4 of Wands energy. We also have the 7 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. 7 of Swords, while it can be about deception, trickery, deceit, things like that, it is also a card of strategy, and you are being very strategic. Queen of Cups energy, that healer energy, that mothering energy as well. The Queen of Cups is one of the 2 queens in the deck thought to be a mother. But also, Queen of Cups energy is extremely intuitive. So as you're making this plan for the future, for this new home, for this new place that you're going, this new space, this new family that you're creating, you're being extremely intuitive. Your strategy is not just based on logic, it's about intuition too. You all may be tapping in with your spirit team, with your ancestors, with your angels for guidance for how to move forward. Clarify. Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, whenever you're feeling unclear about the path ahead, Ace of Swords in reverse, Chariot in reverse, you are tapping into your intuition. Now, also, with this path ahead being blocked, Ace of Swords in the Chariot, it feels like something ahead might be blocked, or it may appear that way. This is what's making you lean so heavily on your intuition. I feel like in the 3D, it looks like something might be blocked, but intuitively you're feeling like it's going to be okay. Or your spirit team is telling you, just go anyways. I know it looks like there's not an opportunity there for you, but there is. We are making one. We're creating one. So a lot of what you're doing right now is very faith-based. I feel like someone is trying to cause a blockage for you. We have the 5 of Wands clarifying that as well. Like someone is trying to cause a slowdown, a blockage. Queen of Swords, 9 of Swords. But I feel like you've seen this before, or you've experienced this before. Whoever's trying to cause this blockage, they're going to try to block you again. That's what this path forward being blocked is about. Someone trying to create conflict, trying to create the blockage. But because you've dealt with this before, it's not something that's going to have you very stressed, because you know how to handle it now. 10 of Pentacles. Everything in fruition and wisdom from all stages of life. Yeah, whatever this is, it does feel like it may be a hard way to go. It does feel like someone, or maybe a couple someones, are trying to block you from moving away, moving forward, freeing yourself from this situation. But you are done with it. You've been done with it energetically. And it just seems like you have more important things to worry about. I do feel like there's children attached to this situation. And you know that not freeing yourself from this it's going to cause your life to just not be a happy one. So I just feel like this determination to break away from this situation while simultaneously having energies that are trying to prevent you from going. But it's your vision for the future. It's the vision for the children involved, for the family that you wish to create, that is pushing you forward. You know that there is no safety here. You know, ooh, why did I say that? You know that there is no safety here. Ten of Pentacles energy. Queen of Swords energy. You gotta go. You have to go. And you know it. Clock in reverse. You may be feeling like you don't have a lot of time, or time is of the essence, or there's a limited time. There may be some type of time restraint surrounding, like maybe plane tickets, when you can move, a train ticket, when you need to sign a lease, when you need to make a decision, when you need to book a stay. Like, there may be time restraints and someone is trying to block you from making the time restraints. Needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal. This could just indicate that you're ready to be done with this cycle, but somebody else is trying to prevent you. The energy of someone else is very strong in this. Mask in reverse. Whoever this other person is, they're not who they presented themselves to be. And it's like the longer you stay in the situation, the more and more you start to see, they want me to say, the monster behind the mask. Their mask has slipped. Not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. Read them and weep. Separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. This is a separation. Whoever this person is, they're going to want to watch you, but this isn't a reverse. I feel like wherever you're going, this is giving like witness protection. Like wherever you're going or whatever you're trying to do, even if it's not as extreme as like witness protection, this may be like changing your number, changing your social medias, or not even being on social media for a while. No one being able to really have eyes on you for a while, and only the people who need to know knowing where you are. Like this is giving like a very serious breakaway from someone. And that message of safety is kind of haunting me a little bit. So even if you're not like in physical danger, it could just be like that this person is just not safe for your mental, not safe for your emotional. Like this is just not a safe situation for you to be in anymore, and you know, and you acknowledge that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your angel number. Yo, 1133 is your angel number, and the message is crossroads. Are you due in 3 weeks? That fast? How long you been pregnant? Your angel number 1133 crossroads says decision, intuition, guidance, choice, path, trust, direction. I said that you all were heavily relying on your intuition and your spiritual team to guide you through this. So that's the confirmation there. If you are at a crossroads and unsure of which way to go, this number is a reminder to trust your intuition. Follow your gut feeling to guide you through your decision. What are the key decisions you're facing right now, and how can you use your intuition to make your best choice? Take a few moments to meditate or reflect quietly. Pay attention to your inner voice and feelings about the choices you need to make. Trust in your intuition to lead you to the right direction. Your song message is Triggered by Janae Aiko. About to feel the wrath of a menace in my bag and my feelings. I'm a bad little bitch, you know. They may have triggered you a lot through this relationship, but I feel like they're going to be really triggered by the way you free yourself, by the way you break away. I also feel like it's very unexpected for you to navigate things or move in the way that you're currently moving or about to move. It's the bad little bitch for me. Like, they may not have saw you as a powerful person. They may have tried to continually disempower you throughout you all's connection, make you feel less than, make you feel powerless. And the way that you're about to shock and appall them by standing in that said lack of power that you allegedly don't have is gonna blow their mother freaking mind. All right. So let's get some numerology messages for you. Not 6 years. So you've been pregnant for 6 years? You're so silly. Gang. I forgot to put your timestamp. But your very first oracle is the new moon in Capricorn. And it says your hard work is paying off. Everything that you have put in is paying off for you right now, okay? So if you didn't think so, if it ain't looking like it, if it don't look like that wheel is moving, even though the wheel of fortune keeps showing up in this reading, understand that whatever it is you're doing is working and it is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. What is the next monology message for this collective? The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. All right. So whatever it is that you've been waiting for, you're about to receive that communication. Some of your communications that you all are waiting for are spiritual. They're downloads. They're confirmation from your spirit team. Some of you all are literally waiting for like physical confirmations, an offer letter, a lease, an approval. Whatever the case is, it's about to show up for you. Okay. And what is your last monology message? They said last bit, we got two of them. Your second to last is the cardinal moon card. And it says be bold and make the first move. Some of you all might be waiting on something to make something shake. And Spirit is saying, nah, you go first. Do the thing. Start the thing. I'm also just getting act as if it's already happening. So some of you all are waiting on a specific message, a specific something to start something else. And Spirit is saying, just start the something else because the thing you're waiting on is about to happen. So get the other thing in motion because you're getting it. You're doing it. It's happening. And to confirm that, have faith in your dreams with the waxing crescent moon. Everything that you're trying to manifest, it is happening. So act as if that shit is happening. Go ahead and start putting other parts of your plan in motion. Okay? I'm going to do some rebel messages for my hard heads. Where y'all at? All right. Rebel, talk nice or don't. I don't care. But please tell my collective what they need to hear. Your first rebel message says, get the fuck out of your head and get in your heart. It misses you. All right. Some of you all got to operate from your heart space. Y'all are too much up here. Ooh, y'all are too much up here. And what's happening up here is negative. Y'all are countering your manifestations. When you're operating out of a heart space, you're knowing. You're knowing. Your spirit team is not going to let you down. They love you. They're going to take care of you. You're going to get the things that you need. Have faith in that and move accordingly. Stop letting your mind trick you out of what your heart is telling you. Okay? Get out of your head. Aww. Look, because I don't be making this shit up. Because I don't be making this shit up. Because I be knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Look, some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. Like, confirmation. Get out of your damn head. Good shit is about to happen. You know why? Because it's about goddamn time. Because it's about goddamn time. You've been through enough. At this point, you've been through so much shit that the only things left to happen are only good shit. You done been through all the bad. Okay? So get out of your damn head. Get into your heart. Understand that good things are happening. Okay? And what's your last rebel message? They said last, you got 2 of them. Like, I love that. They're like, no, we ain't done. Who you being shady with, though? Who you being shady with? You're being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. What I feel like with this energy, especially for those of you all who the situation involves another person that you're trying to move away from, do not match energy with a low vibrational ass. This person wants you to be on the same bullshit that they're on. They want you to match energy. They want you to be shady. They want to bring you off of your fucking pedestal. They want to take you out of your fucking peace. They don't want you to know peace. So do not match energy with them. If you do, shit is going to get ugly. Because that's what they've been cruising for. That's what they've been trying for. They've been wanting you to react so they can get you going. Y'all see? Y'all see how they act, and this is why I do what I do. Because you see how crazy they acting with me? You heard what she said to me? Look how he treat me. Hiding their hands. Not letting these same people know that they're the antagonist. That they're the problem. So don't match energy. Don't come down off of your throne. Don't come out of your high vibrational energy. Just don't. Give them nothing. Give them nothing. Until it's over. And then you can give them your ass to kiss. Because you never had to see this motherfucker no more. Alright. And your last one says, detox. What did I just say? Don't match energy. Toxic acids. With they toxic acids. Detox. Don't drink that smoothie. Unfriend that asshole. And throw some shit out. Detox. We're not doing the toxic shit with them. It's a no for us. Okay? Zones away. Zones away, friend. Zones away. Okay? Not every day, Katie. But I try to be live pretty often. My readings are generally called almost daily readings. Because I try to get here every day. But some days, I don't be here every day. Because I work a whole job. Okay, I would like this to be my full-time job, but like, we're not there yet. The first oracle fell on the floor and under the couch. I'm gonna have to get it. Let's see what the next one is, though. Love it. This came out, I think, yesterday for the fire signs. Y'all's commitment is surely being tested. That one that's under this chase better be a good one. Having to move furniture. It better be good, spirit. It better be good. That shit went all the way under. Let me see. Girl, girl, girl. Let's struggle. Okay. Woo! And we're back. All right. So, of course, it's a good one. It's one that completely makes sense. It's something that we've already been talking about. I think it was Taurus specifically, but some of y'all might also be able to resonate with being stagnated. You all are in stagnation. Why? Because of the mother y'all surround yourself with. Because of who y'all letting in y'all energy. Okay? So, this is your card. She cute. Really nice artwork. She in a fetal position, crying and shit. Mud and moss. Keywords: stagnation, rock bottom, down and dirty, new strategies. The tarot companion is the strength card. Everyone, no matter how joyous their life is overall, experiences their unique version of rock bottom. That undesirable place where all hope feels lost and you're not sure how to pull yourself back up. It feels like quicksand or the thickest of muds. It's dirty, cold, and it can feel like no one is around to save the day. Perhaps the saddest card in the deck, Mud and Moss, appears in your reading when you are having a similar experience and you are in need of an SOS. This card reminds you that although your circumstances may appear dire and you have sustained wounds, you can still pull yourself out of the mud. To do so, look at your inner strength rather than seeking a knight in shining armor. You are guided to do the dirty work yourself, and to be willing to take on the task that may have previously seemed beneath you. It can also mean doing the hard work you've been avoiding, like exercising if your goals are to lose weight, saving money instead of splurging if you want to be debt-free and financially secure, putting yourself out there on a dating app if you're seeking new love, or apologizing when you know you're in the wrong. It's time to stop doing what's brought you here and try a new strategy. It only takes one thing to hold on to when you're slipping down into a dark place. When times are desperate, look for something solid to ground you and keep you steady. Commit to doing one thing until you can reach the next step of your self-rescue. Take it one step at a time. Before you know it, you'll be free and back in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Okay. Your next card. Okay. Some of you all, the thing you got to do different is not holding on to the situation. Y'all been holding on to it. It ain't got better. Trying to do the same thing and thinking the result's going to be different is the definition of insanity. Stop it. Sacred Vows is your next card. Number 15. Keywords: commitment, devotion, belief system, prayer. The tarot companion is justice. Mystics and witches are governed by higher laws. Spirit works through them, channeling love, healing, abundance, and self-sovereignty, and compassion for humanity. It is these beliefs guiding the witch through life, and she is committed to honoring the task placed upon her shoulders. This card represents the driving beliefs behind your choices. What is your moral compass? What keeps you aligned to your soul's nature and gives you a bump when you are deviating from the path? What are you compassionate about? What are you committed to? What moves you, moves through you, and inspires you? The sacred vows guide you to devote yourself to what brings you joy and pleasure, to do more of what excites you, embrace both the simple and the complex joys in life. and allow the things that bring you rapture to be held up in your life as sacred. Should this card happen to fall out of the deck and land in the reverse, or if you feel you are lacking the ethos to guide your path, it is an invitation to spend more time in prayer, connecting to your higher power that supports your path. All right, so we have stagnation and we have the sacred vows. What you all, guys, the energy that this gives is like spiritual awakening energy. Right before you go through a spiritual awakening, you will feel like you're not having any movement in life. You may question if this is the whole life. Like, is this it? And then you will go through a tower of some sort. Okay? And I feel like Spirit is kind of testing your commitment to your path by giving you the experience that you're currently going through. This experience that's making you want to curl up into a little ball in the fetal position and say, fuck this shit. That rock bottom that you are experiencing. Okay? But lastly, better like not leastly, your last card is the Flying Ointment. The keywords say let loose, have some fun, go on an adventure. 3 of Cups. A naked witch on a broom flying past the full moon with her hands in the air may be cliche, but there is a grain of truth to the image, and it is rooted in fun and going on a wild ride. Flying ointments were thought to be rubbed on broom handles, and then witches would gather naked in the fields and ride them. Drug compounds are delivered faster through genital fluids, allowing for a quicker high. Over time, these stories of witches on brooms began to surface, which eventually led to the stereotype that witches can fly. Mostly it was just for a good time, a party even, and so this card is about having fun and doing something silly or strange. Going on an adventure is sort of a metaphor for getting high, or at least doing activities which offer a similar feeling, like skydiving or whitewater rafting. But it doesn't have to be dramatic, nor does it need to involve drugs. Anything can be an adventure with the right company and attitude. If you pull the Flying Ointment, it's because you're in need of some play. You may be taking life too seriously and have forgotten how to lean into your innocence and childlike wonder. Sometimes Spirit will withhold information from you until you learn how to let loose and allow life to unfold. The universe doesn't want you to struggle or suffer. It wants you to be free, joyous, and enjoy all that life has to offer. If your reading is about love, inviting more playtime into your relationship could help you turn things around. Likewise, spending more time doing fun activities may lead to more chances of finding someone new. If you're inquiring about wealth, you're encouraged to splurge a bit. Book that trip, buy that luxury that you've had your eye on, or finally invest in a hobby you've wanted to try. If your reading is about starting something new, pulling this card is confirmation to go for it and to embrace the adventure ahead of you. Yeah, so some of you all are leaving this old cycle behind because what is ahead of you, what is in the new cycle, is a more fun. It's more excitement. You are actually going to start feeling like you're living again. Where you're currently at, the energy that you're currently in, you do not feel alive. You do not feel like you're having a great time. Some of you all feel like you're just getting by, taking it day by day, doing the same things over and over and over. And there's just not any fun in your life. There's just not any fun. You're clocking in, you're clocking out, you're going home, you're eating the food, you're watching the show, you're taking the shower, you're going to bed, and you're doing it all over tomorrow. If you're in a relationship, you're doing all of those things, and then you're putting little arguments, you're sprinkling little arguments in between those things. You're dealing with toxic shit, you're going to bed. That's not the life that you were, I don't know why I heard designed to live. Not destined. That is not the life that you were designed to live. There is something more that you're supposed to be doing. There's a purpose that you're supposed to be feeling. And you were designed to live a very specific life in order to fulfill said purpose. Not you different. You different, friend. All right, so let's get your postcard from Spirit, and that will wrap it on up. Everybody see the sunshine. All right, your postcard from Spirit says, Dearest you, there are times, girl, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open, feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more still remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before, and love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. Yeah, so as you all move out of the cycle and into the new one, take a moment to grieve it. Even if it was terrible, toxic, whatever the case is, it was an experience that you had, and your emotions surrounding it, whether they be grief, whether they be disappointment, whatever they are, need to be acknowledged and deserve to be acknowledged. Okay? So before you just try to move on to the next cycle and just suppress this and act like it never happened, don't. Take a moment, feel the feelings, purge, clear it on out, and then go enjoy your new cycle, your new money, your new job, your new bae, your new life. Okay? So that is your message, gang. If this resonates for you, let me know in the comments below. She said, this is not the life I ordered. Let me put this up here. Learning to love the sound of my feet walking away from that which no longer serves me. Ashe. Okay. But yeah, that's the message, gang. Let me know how y'all felt about this. Drop your signs in the comments below. If it resonates, I do want to know. If you want another reading, if you want a personal reading, you can book at SavyCynthia.com. I need to update my schedule. But yeah, book on the website. Also check out the website. There's other things on the website that you might enjoy, like a Florida water or crystal jewelry. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and until the very next time I read for you, gang, I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, gang.